welcome back to Converge. And now I am sitting with David Johnson, who's with Speyside Partners. Very nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
It's wonderful because I am excited to hear about Washington Square. I have moved here in 2018, and I would drive down Buckwater, and I would see one by one all the development. First, we saw the bulldozer.
It took a while.
But before we go there, let's talk about your company and how it's come to be a part of Bluffton's.
Sure. Well, Speyside was formed in 2016 to buy 35 acres on Buckwalter Parkway, where you see, and with the idea of creating a walkable village. And since then, after getting all the approvals, getting the infrastructure in, the first business that opened was Lowcountry Fresh Market and Cafe. And since then, we have 58 townhomes that are sold and occupied, and a number of businesses there. So it's slowly but surely, as you say, it's taken a while, but it's slowly but surely come into fruition.
Right, and it's a very cute community too, and it has everything you need as well. You don't really have to go too far as getting your groceries, and if you want to have something to eat and things like that. So what is the vision going forward for the development?
Well, the vision to start off with was created after really Greenwich Village in New York City.
Greenwich Village, yeah.
Greenwich Village, where there's
that.
a bunch of cool shops and cool local entrepreneurs, plenty of places for people to work, to live.
Yeah.
A lot of places to get something to eat. And central to the vision was creating a 3/4 of an acre square in the middle of the property. Really as an oasis for people who live there and work there, but also as a community, a place for us to have community events, which we've had a number of, with food trucks and bands and that kind of thing.
All right there.
Yeah.
Now this is the place to be.
We've got one coming up on July 17th, so everybody's invited.
What's the theme?
We're going to have Southern Peel pizza. We're going to have local a food truck, a beer truck, and a band. Actually, a high school group.
Isn't that wonderful? And everybody's involved. Everybody's in the public's welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's very nice. So let's talk about, we're here today for Converge, and we talk a lot about the Economic Development Corp here in the Bluffton County. I want to ask you about how did they play a role in your development, with the Washington Square? Well,
JOToole and his team have been supporters from day one. When we first started talking about it, he was out letting other people know and brought a number of groups to us. Lowcountry Fresh in particular was encouraged by John and his group to look at us. Wine Time, the new Goddard School that's going to be coming to the development was again encouraged by John. He's just been a huge supporter from early
very
days.
Good resource. I see. Yeah, and then going forward, where's your vision next?
Well, we've got, in addition to the current great local stores we've got, Boutique Med Spa, Saltwater Pilates, Bertie James, a wonderful women's clothing store, Palmetto Running, Lenny and Remy, which is a wonderful children's boutique. We're going to have Wine Time opening their second location in looks like mid-August. Small plates, artisanal plates, and wine. Next, we have we'll have another building very similar to the current building with retail on the bottom and apartments above. We have a pediatric dentist coming on part of the property. I mentioned earlier the Goddard School, which is a wonderful preschool will host I think 230 children out there on the northern end of the property. And last but not least, we will eventually hopefully in the next 6 months or so, we'll have a connection between ourselves and the Kroger development, the southeastern development over in Buckwalter Place, which will increase not only the connectivity but the walkability of the area.
Well, I'm sitting here very impressed with your vision because you are building a community. And it's really, all of a sudden, I got that feeling of community where I love the fact that the retail stores are private. You have, and even the grocery store It's a private
Lowcountry Fresh, yeah.
Lowcountry
Yep.
Fresh. That is really a wonderful store. Everything is lovely, great food.
We have some
that
great
is like
entrepreneurs.
5-star. Yeah.
Seriously great
You
entrepreneurs.
do. So, and again, in Bluffton, as we think of developing, the vision is wonderful. You are bringing premier, high quality service and products to us.
Well, thank you. And we want to continue to do that. I mean, that's the idea. We've got a number of buildings still to come. So,
thinking about our viewers, right, and what we want, what would they ask you? As being a developer in Bluffton and coming here, I mean, I'm sure it was some of the people were happy to see you and some of the people weren't.
Sure.
So tell us about how you communicate with the communities. That here we are, we have a vision for you. Talk us a little bit about that.
Well, we try to communicate. Obviously the first we had to tear down trees, and that's a problem. But I think once, in particular, the communities around us, once they saw what we were trying to do and the fact that they could drive their golf carts eventually over, and what the sort of the trying to combine not only the economic development for people, but also livability, having places for people to live with a respect for the environment. And I think we tried to do that, and I think the communities around us really eventually became very enthralled with it and very supportive.
And you know what? And that's the best, you can hear as being a developer coming in. Well, David, it's been really an honor to meet you, and I really appreciate you coming and talking to us about that.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more Converge.